I'll be sharing my screen shortly just to walk you through. As you said, women, we have so many hats, and I'm one of them who wear them, some of them very proudly. Sorry, I'm sharing too much here. The whole idea is to really see how we can bring the best out of us women. And I have to admit, we are powerful women, especially African women, being now in Europe, in Germany, to be specific, for over almost 20 years now. And I have to say, we have a lot of power, potential, and we do maximize it when we get the opportunities. And as women, I love the idea of working around women. So you hear a lot of my platform today, we'll be talking more about women because that's where I thrive best. I have to say that, and with reasons, and that's how we move on to different. As you can see on the screen, I'm sharing African Women in Trade, where actually it's a new baby, and maybe you want to know more how the women come in here. So the African women in Europe, as you can see there on the platform, we have vibrant women all over Europe. And we came together for over 15 years doing a lot of activities. And one of our aims was how to go back home and invest. And that's how African Women in Trade was brought up. And African Women in Europe, they have awards, they write books, they invest as well. We have our Diaspora Cycle. I'll talk more about that later. But right now, about this new baby that started through Africa Continental Free Trade Area is a vision of creating a platform to connect and enable Africa women and youth to trade under Africa Continental Free Trade Area. So I'm going to go a little bit fast with this so that I keep to the time that I've been given to introduce myself. But I like using visually because I think we Africans are very visual. So our mission, as you can see there, is basically to create a platform where we can create market access, Africa brands, and also look for global marketing as well as regional. That is the intra-trade, and as well as creating awareness of what information is there. We have very strong 4 pillars. You can see them. This is sharing information. We do this on all our platforms, our social platform. We have over 4,000 members who are in all our social media, and around almost 300 registered who are already doing trade. And the market access is the biggest thing. We want to sell, we want to make money, we are business women. We want to make sure that our products are out there and into the market, so that we believe that's the only way of eradicating poverty in Africa and also creating jobs. And we also have support grants as well, investments, as you had before from Rachel, our coming governor of Taita Taveta in Kenya. She's mentioned about the video project, which is one of them. I'm here in Germany, that is being managed by GIZ as well, and has really supported diaspora to go back home and create businesses. And we do give a lot of information in this direction. Capacity building was one of them, sharing our skills and knowledge. We also partnered with SheTrade, as you can see, such a platform like ATC. They offer a lot of training, and this is the way we, instead of reinventing the wheel, we also partnering with others. And through that, the information, as you can see there, is exactly how I've shared, and I'll be sharing this later on in the future. And our main aim here, as you can see on the platform, is an objective to empower African women in trade, enable trading globally and locally, and as well as eradicating poverty, and following very closely the Africa Continental Free Trade Area, which is a new movement. And I think that's why, even if we will not see it in this generation, we should really start embracing on it. So this is one of many, and I have to say that we work a lot more with trust. We cannot do business without trust, so we work a lot building our trust, relationship, respect, collaboration, and this we have been doing over 9 months, and we are so proud to say that we have seen a lot of changes with this. We are focusing on specific areas, mainly in agriculture, export, import, finance, women, technology, and youth, and especially manufacturing and construction. We are very proud of our women who are really doing great work, especially in the manufacturing, in mining, in different sectors. So we have different brands that we're bringing in the market. These brands, as you see here, they're already ready for the intra-trade market. One of them is already for global market, and we are already looking for other products to improve in the near future. What we see to accomplish, of course, is definitely to empower the women who are doing a lot of work in now and also in the future, and the youth are the very main important. So I don't do this alone. We have a team that we collaborate in different areas, and we are a very vibrant team, growing also in different countries as well, apart from the ones you're seeing there. And we are also creating really and challenging ourselves for what the SMEs can do in the near future. So we're also thinking of creating a marketplace where we can really put the women together to do the businesses. We know we have a lot of difficulties on the platform, especially when it comes to money payment, that I can see the Africa Continental has been working very hard to actually leverage the way of money movement, especially with the currencies in the country. So this is a way we will also be working closely. Even then, we are still operating with the little limitances of technology, of social platform, to make sure that we move to the next level. So we are very passionate about partnering with others as well. As you can see, Jumia there in Pan-Africa SMEs together with the Africa AICE, and in South Africa, and Africa we market in Europe, where we put products for our members so that they are able to be supported here globally, because we believe that's the low-hanging fruits. And something else that is coming up very soon is the Women in Youth program. We know our women in the macro sectors. We want to help them to bring their business out from the informal to formal. And we are interrogating the youth, where the youth can get jobs to really build platform, like the things like building a pitch deck, preparing strategy. And these are something that we are working. Of course, we are also thinking of meeting all of our members and exporters in next year. These are big projects we are looking forward to and planning to meet in South Africa, and quite a lot of work around there. E-magazine is also in the process to really marketing. As you can see here, it's about marketing and creating opportunities for our women to be out there as diaspora. This is our role. So here I am, and you can always reach out to us on our platform, www.africawomenintrade.com. And we also have different platforms, Facebook, LinkedIn, and also Telegram. And we're very active on WhatsApp groups. So I'm so happy to be here today on this discussion. So I'm looking forward to hearing also from my other colleagues in Europe. Very, very good question there. And I appreciate that, because it's a very, very big discussion at the table about the diaspora remittance. And I also have, before I get there, I want to go back to Mr. Okisegere, just sorry for the pronunciation. But you said Africa are not on the table. That's our role as the diaspora, to put ourselves on the table. What is being shown here about remittance is already showing what the diaspora are doing, have been doing for a long time, because they just discovered now that we've been sending this money, and now it's becoming a big issue. We have been doing this for a long time, but we have not been noticed. And my work, and as well as my colleagues here who know me very well, I'm a very aggressive marketer when it comes to diaspora on the platform. We are making sure we are on the table. Whenever you see me online anywhere, I'm making sure that we Africans, we are on the table here in Europe, and it's very important. Now, come back to the question, the discussion of the diaspora and the remittance. And we have to agree with that. Most of our money have been sent mostly for the consumption, right? We send for our children, for our family, for real things like even education and a lot of support that is needed, but not real investments are there, but not really that much. And so what we've discovered is that most of our diaspora are not well informed. And how did we do that? Being an our diaspora organization, African Women in Europe, we decided to go back to Kenya and see how we can do this. So we have created the Diaspora Cycle. And the Diaspora Cycle is a way of showing members how to invest. Basically, the whole cycle is about entrepreneurs, SMEs, and we're very categorized because we're choosing those ones who are really working with African-made products. So the whole idea is how to educate our diaspora members, how best to invest, because even the circle, and some of them are from Kenya in Europe, because they're targeting women and men. You realize they have no idea what is circle, what is the info, what is it meant for them. So we are doing a lot of education in that area. And I have to say, this was a big thing because I also noticed not only here in Europe, it's also in the US, and so many people have been affected. As you know, we have invested in so many areas that we never want to do it again because we lost money, we lost a lot of trust in any system that comes from Africa. So here we are now coming with the already regulated organizations that they can already hop in. And due to that, we have come up also with a way of training. So the Diaspora Cycles, myself and a lady in US with the KNAD Cycle, some of you know, who are opening events, they have billions in their account, coming to trillions very soon. And they're opening hospitals and things like that. We said, let's put together and have regular talks, discussion, and we're calling it like a dime talk. This is the Diaspora Information Masterminds Education. And we do this by helping the diaspora to understand what methods are there other than the old method of investment, of buying land and property. There are things like bonds, government bonds. You need to help the government to start investing. And these bonds are very beautiful. You're getting 10% interest rate. In Europe, if you know, here it's, I think, -0 or something. So, and these methods have been there, and that's what the Europeans have been using for years. So how can we educate our people in that? So this has been going on for some time, and to the question how we can now bring these brands, ideas of African brands, like I told you, African women in trade, we've decided we are going now to focus only on African-made products. Then this includes that, so I showed you coffee, and actually I had to go and grab some because I'm very, very pragmatic person. I'm in Germany right now, I'm not in Kenya. We have some coffee here. I have and roasted in Kenya, right? And we have tea. And from Nigeria, very packed, beautiful products. I couldn't believe how much products are there. And the only need that most of our members need is market access. And I'm going to talk about also manufacturing. We have leather people. There's a lady, this leather is not from me, it's from Kenya, Siafu leather. This is a beautiful product that I bought from Kenya and it was sent to me through, of course, people traveling in Kenya. This is another logistic thing that we have to do. And I'm not the only one right now. I can tell you we have distributors in African women in Europe, which is called Big Five. She's selling all those great products to big industries here in Germany. We have women who have their own hotels here selling the product. The other day I was looking for a wine from Kenya. And unfortunately, there's a lot of work we have to do with products in Kenya because we need to have them regulated. Let's put facts down. There are regulations here and we need to have certificates, the ISO, some of you know about it, they have to be really in good because the regulations here are very tough and we need to, how can we market these products? And as I said, we have brands there that we can already bring here and people want them. The other part is the customer care. The customer care is also an issue on the platform right now to make you understand we are trying to sell your products and it's a very important position to really brand our members' products. So of course, we have a lot of these challenges as I'm mentioning there. And of course, with the businesses that I'm working right now in the Africa Women in Trade, they're all macro, they're all not regulated. So we will need to work a lot to bring all this informal sector to formal and have these products regulated, branded. Don't forget some of these logos I'm showing you here, they're not trademark. And some of these trademarks are very expensive. Like for example, we need fair trade certificate. Fair trade certificate to get, it's very expensive for some of my members. And we need to find a way of breaking each other. These brands are ready for the markets and so that we can and compete with those people who are not Africans. And when I say that, our products here in Europe, you're seeing Chinese are the ones who are selling these African brands, and we diaspora, we are here now. This is changing because we want to be the people selling our product because what comes in our pocket goes back to Africa and doesn't stay in Europe. So these are the things that we're looking for.
That's fantastic.
I love that, John. Yes, we need to invest as diaspora and that's what we are doing that and happy to mobilize as many as possible. For me, since I've been working on the grassroots with the women, please, 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 trademark your products, make sure you own your brand, because it's not a brand if it's not registered and regulated. Even if we really want to market your product, we need to have them branded. And I'm happy some of you are coming up with very good brands. Get the product ready, but don't put it out there, because it's gonna be taken away by a lot of hungry wolves out here. I can tell you that, including other in Asian countries. So make sure we brand them properly and follow the Africa Continental Free Trade Area. John has said it, in the intra-continent, that's where the business is. Less regulation, you're getting free trade area. Africa Continental Free Trade Area is there for you. Please follow up that. Stop looking at Europe, stop looking at Asia, whatever. Look into the continent. Right now we have communication going on within country. Follow us. And Wangeshi, for you, you said close friend is better than a far friend. Now I'm putting it the other way. Far friend is as better as the close friend. So the diaspora are here for you. Follow us and we'll be glad to work together. Thank you.